So it is the authors of the opinion who made a conclusion.
That's what appears from there, Chairperson.
No, Counsel, in fairness to us and yourself, this is your affidavit.
That is correct,
And
Chairperson.
it cannot be like we are forcing you to say something that you have not said. You said this under oath, and I'm asking you to clarify what appears from your own affidavit. If there is an insertion of I, if there's no insertion, it's understandable. But my reading of that sentence is that the people who wrote an opinion concluded, and you are saying that's exactly how it should read.
Chairperson, I must read that opinion again carefully to make sure that that is what, in fact, they concluded, because I'm really trying to these affidavits were put together very quickly. I tried to explain. We stayed up till midnight on the Friday and uploaded it at 10 to 12 at midnight, the day it was due. So we went through it really quickly. We wanted to adhere to the very strict timelines. And so I would want to read that opinion again before I say that that is in fact what they concluded, because that is, I have to read it before I say conclusively that is what they concluded.
Advocate Batohi, let's not go around seconds, please. This is your affidavit under oath.
That's correct.
And you know, as a lawyer, what that means.
I do.
We are addressing the contents of your own affidavit. It may well be that it was prepared in haste. But when you append your signature under oath, the document, it means you believe the contents of what you are saying in that document.
That's correct.
Now I'm saying to I beg your pardon. I will try to capture what I said earlier, that this is your affidavit under oath, and we need clarity on the contents of this sworn statement about paragraph 177, line 3. What I want to ascertain from you is whether we should read this sentence as it appears, that open quote, they did so and concluded. If my reading is correct, it means they who prepared that opinion then made a conclusion, not that it is you who concluded.
Chairperson, that's the way it reads. And that is, in fact, the way it reads.
And that's what it is.
I'll have to read the report again to make sure that is what it is.
No, Counsel. That's what it is, that they did so, the authors of the opinion did so, and they concluded that there was a sufficient basis, blah, 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 blah. This is what they concluded, not that you concluded.
Chairperson, as I said, when I prepared this affidavit, I'll be honest with this court, I didn't read any of the annexures. These annexures have been read by me years ago. We prepared this under extreme haste. I did not read any of the annexures. I've been reading them subsequently to try to prepare. And that was the position when I signed this affidavit. And I agree, it reads as they did so and they concluded that there was sufficient basis. But I will have to look at it to make sure that what I signed to was in fact, accurately captured.
Counsel, it is helpful to be very, very concise and not end up saying things that you don't want to say. When you say you did not read this document, it may mean a lot of things. So please just answer the question. and
Chairperson,
not elaborate on what I'm not asking for, because it's a simple thing. Should we read the sentence as it is, or do you want to correct it under oath? Because you are still under oath. Yesterday, a question arose as to whether, and I'm asking this for the last time, whether it is you who concluded, it's just as simple as that, or whether it is the author of the opinion or the authors of the opinion who made a conclusion.
Chairperson, firstly, I want to clarify, I read my affidavit
I know
and I signed it. Yes.
the question is it you who concluded or the authors who concluded based on this sentence?
Chairperson, the reason why I'm emphasizing I read my affidavit is because the chairperson said that I did not read documents. So I wanted to make sure clear that I read the affidavit but not the
It
annexures.
is you who earlier on said that you did not read the annexures.
That is correct. So I wanted to clarify it's only the annexures, not the affidavit. Chairperson, on your question, yes, I do say in my affidavit they did so, and as it reads, they concluded that there was sufficient basis, but I will have to read the annexure again to make sure that that is the correct, that what I put there is in fact accurate. I can't correct it now. I might ask to correct it at a later stage if it is indeed incorrect. But at this point, I don't have any reason to think it would be incorrect.
I don't know how you correct some statement you made under oath, because you bound yourself to the correctness of that because you signed it under oath, but that's a matter for argument.
Chairperson, I did explain the
You may
circumstances.
proceed, Advocate Mutlamunyan.
Chairperson, I did explain the circumstances under which we signed this affidavit. They were really tight time constraints.
May we proceed, Counsel?
Thank you, Madam Chair.